Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today because guess what? It is Den-O Day! Guys, I am so excited for this Den-O Day. I'm dying to see what's going to happen next. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So I'm still putting together in my mind what just happened because we got a lot dropped on us last episode. So the whole key to like the junction point that Kai has been after, we found out is actually Airi. And it was such a great, it worked out so well that Japanese names happen to be referred to with the family name first. Because when they said Nogami, when Kai was saying Nogami, I was really expecting him to say it was Ryotaro. And when he said Airi, it blew my flippin' mind. I could not believe it. But it makes so much sense when you think about it. She knew, she was fully aware, like all that. I would have said like, oh, is that something they went back and changed? But no, we know that must have happened, everything that we saw in the last episode, because she had the flower in all the flashbacks and we saw Yuto give her the flower. So she was aware, she knew what was going on. She had been on the Den liner. She knew everything she was about to give up, and she did it. And, you know, the whole series, I feel like we've been kind of protecting her. Trying not to, you know, get those bad memories back in her head, and like trying not to let her in on what Ryotaro is really doing, and to have her just know it all for once and be able to like look Ryotaro in the eye and tell him she was so sorry that he had to fight and he's been through a lot, and the same with Yuto. Just the way that scene was done. You could have, and they have a beautiful score. They have a beautiful soundtrack. The music over it would have still been beautiful, but to have that scene completely silent, it's really, I think, one of the best scenes I've ever seen in a Rider series. And I've seen a lot of Kamen Rider that I love, so that's a big deal. So she's the key. She, like, willingly gave up. She knew. She said, drop me off at the lake. She willingly gave up all of that, all of her memories, all the new life and love and everything that she had established, because she wanted to protect the future. And the way she put it was the future will protect us. But it sounds like they do have to get that future to connect to their time. And what Kai is trying to do is trying to connect it to whatever he wants. He wants to connect it to his own future so he can like rule the world or something. But Kai's not doing that well either. We got a little snippet of that in the last episode. Does he need to, is he really that, because I just assumed this was about him like controlling the world or something, but does he have some kind of condition or something where he's like starting to lose it and lose his memories and he has to connect to his time in order to like save himself? I don't know. He's still pretty like dastardly, even if that's the case. But they kind of hinted at that last episode, and I was like, what? Also, they mentioned Den-O, which I had never really thought of this, because we know all the Imagine must, like, they came from, I feel like they've kind of set it up that they somehow came from Kai, or they at least were, I guess, they came to be due to villainous reasons. We'll put it that way. Like, we know most of them are not up to any good. We know our Imagine are, like, not into the whole, like, listening to Kai thing. But it never even occurred to me that, like, at some point they had to, like, turn on Kai and go and decide to do their own thing, because we got a little tidbit about Den-O that, like, he decided to turn on Kai and he went and helped Sakurai and made a contract with him which I find very, very interesting, because I never really thought about it, that like, at one point or another, they were all kind of working with him, I guess. And we know Kai was the person in Ryotaro's head. I don't know if I said that right. The Ryotaro's part, not the head part. But he was the voice that he kept hearing telling him to go and defeat Ryotaro. So, wow. Very, very heavy turn of events for this series. I love how we can go back and forth from, you know, wacky comedy to this level of intense drama. Like, and it all makes sense. Like, it doesn't feel like, whoa, they kind of like switch this up and it's a different show now. It all works together. So I'm just blown away by how good this is, guys. I know we have a few episodes left to go, but as many of you guys know, my favorite Rider series of all time is Double. I really think this is going to be tied with Double for my favorite, because I have just loved this series. It's been so amazing, and I still couldn't tell you exactly how it's going to end. I'm still like really up in the air on a lot of things. Like, I feel like I have some details, but I'm still like really sketchy on what precisely is going on or how it's going to be resolved. They did also mention that, I guess since she disappeared but Ryotaro was there, she was all right. But then Hana was saying her time, she's a singular point too, but her time got destroyed. So I don't know if they're going to are they going to bring Hana's time back around into this? Because that's like one of the things we haven't really resolved yet. Was like Hana's last time. So guys, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. What do you say we jump right in? Next episode. Let's go. His strength really did make me cry. No. I've seen enough Kamen Rider to know they're gonna fake me out. They're gonna try to kill everyone I love, and then it's all gonna be fine. I should have known. I should have known by that episode title. As if it wasn't bad enough that this is happening, though, all of them are disappearing. They're all disappearing. What are we gonna do? I know they must do something. Just because of some things that I've seen. I won't go into specifics because I don't want to spoil anyone who's watching this for the first time along with me. But there's got to be a way around it. They're not just going to straight up disappear. They can't. He can't stay in the past, you guys. Come on. If Ryotaro's wish was to keep fighting with them, then how did he even fulfill it? Because he's included in that. Oh my god. Guys, I'm not going to make it through these last few episodes, am I? They're going to be so sad, aren't they? My sleepy bear. My sleepy bear. No, he's coming back. It's all going to be fine. Everyone stop crying. If you're crying like me, he's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. It's all going to be good. All right. That was a unexpectedly very sad episode. I do love Kintaros' exchange with Ryotaro there at the end, telling him he's strong. Each one of them represents something to Ryotaro that, like, he has kind of gained while being their friend, you know? But I think most of all, maybe with him wanting to be stronger through so much of the series, it makes a lot of sense that Kintaros would have that kind of exchange with him at the end, telling him he's strong, telling him to go save his sister. Oh my god, I'm so done with Kai. I'm so done with it. Like, him, like, straight up attacking Airi. No, 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 no. Like, I have not liked Kai for a while, but no, you stay away from her. I hope they get there in time. I could not tell you what's going to happen. I honestly could not tell you. We know this is the last battle. Oh yeah, we didn't get to see how the fried rice competition ended, but it got a little overshadowed by some other things. Airi saw Yuto Henshin. That was pretty cool. We're straight up not even trying to keep it from her now. Why not? Just why not, guys? We only have a few episodes left. Why not? With any luck, if they can save time and protect the past and the future and everything, she'll remember and everything will be good. And I don't know. Will she be back with Sakurai in the end? Then what's going to happen to Yuto? Is there a scenario where this is just a happy ending and we have like all our Imagine friends but none of the bad Imagine and like everything's just going to be okay? I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is like the first series I'm looking at. Maybe not the first, but usually I can kind of see like, okay, well, I can kind of tell how they're going to wrap this up. And I can tell from the tone that they're not going to go to certain places, or if they are, they're going to take it all back. I really don't know with this one. I really don't know. Logically, it makes sense for all the Imagine to disappear at the end. If they protect time and everything goes back to normal, it makes sense for none of them to be there. But that wouldn't be a very satisfying ending, would it? I don't know. All right, guys. He has made me cry. He was successful in his motto. Here we go. We're in the last couple episodes now. I think it's just 2 left. And then I probably have a bunch of movies. I don't know how many movies there are that take place after the series, but if someone wants to clue me in or let me know like which ones I need to see. I don't know if any of them I like need to see once the series is over, but if there's some you would highly recommend, because I'm not ready to let this show go. It really is. It's up there for me, guys. It's up there with Double. But let me see the last couple episodes before I say that for sure. But I'm pretty sure. All right, guys. I'm a mess. I'm gonna go have a snack and just try and recover. So it was a great episode. I had a blast with it. I really did. Maybe not in the like fun, happy, giddy sense, but I am so loving this show, and I still feel like in 2 episodes we have so much ground to cover. The last 2 are going to be so intense. I just don't even know. I'm going to have to like mentally prepare for them. But I had a great time with it. I hope you did as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.